Look, fellas, we're in an unprecedented time right now.
The king is returned!
Making it a great opportunity to strike.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about BMF Season 3, Episode 4. This is the final predictions for Episode 4, so I want you guys to let me know down below how you think this episode is going to play out. Well, from the looks of it and from the looks of these exclusive pictures, it seems like your boy Terry, he gonna be kicking it heavy with Markeisha, and it seems like Lucille, she's about to be kicking it heavy with Dr. Maurice, and I cannot wait to see the aftermath of all of this, because we know LaWanda, she gonna be upset, and we know Raw Dog Charles, he has definitely got some questions for Lucille, especially after seeing that check from the doctor in the last episode. So I'm going to go over the description one last time, and then after that, I'm going to go over some of those exclusive pictures, and then I'm going to go over that trailer one last time to give you guys the final predictions. Now, the title of the episode is called The Return of the Prodigal Son, and the description of the episode reads, Meech returns to Detroit upon Colombian Connect Loco's request to pick up weight for BMF. The amount of weight is insurmountable for him to handle alone. Thus, he solicits help from Terry and the Detroit team. So those are the key things that we're going to have to look out for in tonight's episode of BMF. We already know what time it is. Meech is about to go back to Detroit, but we know it's going to be some issues with Detective Bryant and, of course, Henrietta. They're watching, so I cannot wait to see how it's all going to play out. But let's go over some of these exclusive pictures. In this picture right here, we can see your boy Terry. He got Markeisha all hugged up on him. He gonna be having a good old time. He ain't gonna be thinking about LaWanda. All he gonna be thinking about is Markeisha's cheeks and, of course, gambling. But we know why he is out. He's gonna run into Henrietta, and that just may be an issue. And I'm pretty sure Markeisha, she's gonna have some words to say, but we know Henrietta, she don't play around. Now we can see Terry and LaWanda, you know, they're hanging out, and I'm pretty sure they're having a conversation about what the hell Terry's been doing. I want to know how LaWanda's going to feel about Terry messing around with Markeisha once again. And I'm pretty sure Terry is going to try his best to keep that under wraps, but we know it's just a matter of time before LaWanda finds out, and then she's going to go off once again. Now, we can see Lucille. She's having a conversation with the doctor, and I'm pretty sure in this episode, it's a high chance that they're going to go out on that date. And once again, we can see Lucille and the doctor getting real close. Man, it seems like everything is going well with Lucille and Dr. Maurice. He is trying to get her back no matter what, but I would not be surprised if it is some issues down the line. Now, we can see Nicole and Meech, they're kicking it, and I'm pretty sure that Nicole's going to be very happy that her brother has returned home, because now it feels like the old times. And then we can see Nicole kicking it with her friends, and look who's on the couch. It is the one and only Breeze. I mean, it's crazy because BMF, they got Breeze before Power got Breeze. And Nicole, she ain't wasting no time. She gonna be hanging out with Breeze. I want to know how Meech and Terry gonna feel about Nicole kicking it with this guy and what's gonna happen. Well, we know Nicole will be kicking it with her brothers, as you can see right here in this picture. They're playing video games, catching up, having a great time, which is good. So, and you know, I'm also expecting another family dinner, because we know when the family's all together, they usually have those dinners. Now, you guys let me know. Lucille ain't looking too good. She's looking kind of upset, or she's seen or something, or maybe her date did not go as planned. But I'm going to tell you right now, regardless of all that, Raw Dog Charles is not going to give up. He is going to continue to try to get her back, and that's what we want to see in this episode. I mean, look at him. He is smiling once again. He is trying to put that pressure on Lucille to break down. But I want to know what he's going to say to Lucille about that check he saw and how that conversation is going to go. Now, this picture right here, we can see Meech at the airplane hangar, and most likely he is getting ready for this huge shipment of weight from Loco. And we know it's going to be difficult in order to move this. This is why he's going to get Terry's help. But we also know that law enforcement are going to be on their tail. Now, my final predictions for episode 4 when it comes to Terry is this. As I told you guys in my What to Expect video, I believe Terry and the crew, they will get ready for Meech to come home. I think everybody's going to be happy, but I also think it may be issues with Meech and Terry as far as how the organization is being ran, because we know Terry, he is doing things his way, and Meech, he is doing things his way down in Atlanta. So I'm expecting it to be some type of friction, but we know the two need to come together in order to move all this weight. Now, we already know Henrietta, she's going to know about, BMF expanding. She's going to let Detective Bryant know, and they're going to come up with a game plan to try to stop this. I mean, seeing that Meech is back in town, it creates a better opportunity for them to move in to try to catch him slipping. And we know that Detective Bryant, he's going to be watching Meech's every move and try to see what he can get. And as I already mentioned to you guys, we know Meech will be at the airplane hangar, most likely getting ready to move in and get that major weight. And based off the trailer, we already know that Detective Bryant most likely will be watching Meech, right? We also know that Meech is going to see somebody, and I believe that he's going to be able to get out of here, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because in the trailer, it does seem like he is trying to get up out of there without being seen, or somebody is following him, right? So y'all know this is probably going to be one of those action-packed scenes or whatever. But Meech, he going to do what he got to do to handle the job. Now, my final predictions for Detective Veronica Jen and Detective Emberson, we already know based off that trailer that they're going to bust into one of the spots. I told you guys, we got to see what they get, and we also got to see what's going to happen with that Cuts character who got brought in the last episode after being shot by Detective Bryant. Because if he ends up giving out any intel, that's going to be bad news. So we're going to see if Sterling Black was right, because Sterling told Terry that Cuts is good, he is loyal, he ain't gonna say anything. Well, we're gonna see if anybody else gets brought in, because we know law enforcement will be heavy in this episode, and we're gonna see just how loyal these other characters is as well. Now, as I told you guys in my what to expect video, Meech was talking about how we got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Well, in my opinion, I believe Terry believes he still has some things to lose, because he got kids or whatever, right? He has a family that he wants to make sure that he is there for. So, of course, it's going to be some issues between the brothers. We know the story. But as far as moving this weight and getting Terry's help, I think he's going to do what he got to do to help his brother out. Law enforcement will be an issue, but they're going to figure out a way to neutralize law enforcement. And while Meech is in Detroit, I want to know what's going to happen down in Atlanta with Angel, Ridey Greeny Green, Stacks, the MKs. It's a lot of stuff going on down there. So when Meech returns, y'all know it's going to be crazy. All hell is going to break loose. But I will catch you guys tonight for the quick thoughts, early impressions. You guys stay tuned for that video. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.